Hello everybody, happy Friday. Today we are in the new moon of Aquarius. I want to welcome everybody to the 40-day Winterfeast for the Soul, 40-day meditation practice. Today again is the new moon of Aquarius, so tonight's meditation we are going to be connecting to the new moon energy of Aquarius, and also this meditation will be dedicated to the element of water. So today we're going to be doing a meditation of the element of water, because since this is the astrological sign of Aquarius, and Aquarius is represented by the water bearer, I thought it'd be appropriate to go ahead and have a special meditation dedicated to the element of water. Even though I know that Aquarius is an air sign, there's a reason why this air sign has the symbol of a water bearer, and I'm going to share with you why that is. So again, we're going to be doing a beautiful water meditation using the Kabbalistic letters VAV MEM BET, which will be it's the 70th name of God for purifying water. So this is a card for water. And again, this is the new moon of Aquarius. I'm going to share with you a little bit about the energy of the new moon of Aquarius, and pretty much why I'm choosing to meditate on the energy of water. You know, since 2012, we pretty much left the age of Pisces, and we entered into a new age, the age of Aquarius. And this new age of Aquarius, in many traditions, is looked at like as the age of enlightenment, and also the age of the Messiah, the coming of the age of the Messiah. And so we've actually entered a very, very powerful age, and this age, you know, means a lot. There's a lot to this age. And this age being the age of Aquarius, I look at it as also being the age of water. And I know a lot of us out there are water bearers. A lot of us work with water, like Luz Duque, Andrew Rodriguez, Rich Gosman. You know, there's a lot of us work with the water element as water bearers, and that's, you know, again, because we are aware of how, or we're becoming aware of how powerful this sacred element is, the element of water. I mean, the element of water is a very, very powerful element, and it's a sacred element. And during this age of Aquarius, I personally am very concerned about the direction that we are heading with this water element. And if you can see all around us, even in the news and the media, there's all this talk about water. I mean, we have the late Dr. Emoto, who wrote some very powerful books on the power of water, the hidden messages of water, you know, the true power of water, the healing power of water. You know, so there's a lot to this element of water that is coming to light during this age of Aquarius. And some of the beautiful powers, or beautiful things about the energy of water, is that water, first of all, is intelligent, it's alive, it pretty much responds to our thoughts. So anytime we are thinking negative thoughts toward water, its molecular structure changes. Whenever we're thinking positive thoughts toward water, the molecular structure changes as well. And this is actually what a water molecule looks like when it's actually charged with positive thoughts, positive thought vibrations. This is what a water molecule looks like when a healthy water molecule. It takes a very beautiful shape of a star. And I'm going to, in another meditation, I'm going to share with you more about the power of that star. Whenever water has thoughts that are projected of it, like negative, like fear, hate, you know, I hate you, stuff like that, well, then this is the shape that water takes. It takes on a very different shape. So again, this is healthy water molecules, and this is water molecules that have the thoughts projected of negativity, like hate, greed, you know, you're fat, you know, you're ugly. And this is water molecules that has projected thoughts of love, beautiful, peace, you know. So water is intelligent. Water responds to our thoughts. Water is also conductor of energy. It holds information. It has crystals inside of it, so it actually holds information. Water is a very powerful. There was actually a study that actually were not too long ago that they're actually now using water to hold and store information. And water, again, is a conductor of energy. So water, I feel, is also a very powerful source of energy. And of course, water is intelligent, so water is alive. And now that we're moving into this age of Aquarius, I'm very concerned about the element of water because I see that water is being put in danger. You know, we have the North Dakota pipeline, for example, which is threatening the waters of the United States. And then on that, we have the pipeline that's being, that's tending to be built here in our state of Florida as well. So water is being put in danger. Our sacred element is at risk of being contaminated and being polluted, and this beautiful sacred element, may not be around much longer, unfortunately. God forbid that is the course and direction that we're heading. Hopefully, I'm praying that love will prevail and water will be taken care of, as water has been taking care of us. We come from water. When we're in the womb, we are surrounded by the embryonic fluid of the mother, which is water. We start up as a cell, which is water. So we are nurtured through water. Our first shape that we take is of water. So water is everything. Water is life. Water is magic. We all come from water. And so this meditation that we're going to be doing today is specifically dedicated to this element of water, to help purify the waters of the earth, to help purify the waters within us. And and again, that's what I believe what the age of Aquarius really represents. It really represents the age of water, and how we really need to become conscious of how we use our water, about water conservation, about water safety, and just making sure that the waters of the earth are not put in danger, because we already live in a toxic environment as it is, and we're already drinking water out of bottles. We're already drinking water out of bottles. So what's next? But speaking of bottled water and water, about a couple years ago, maybe about 3 or 4 years ago, I created what I call Aquarius Life Water. Pretty much using the knowledge that has been imparted to me about this sacred element of water, I created this, what I call Aquarius Life Water, pretty much to share with people this information. So this is my way of sharing this information with others, is through this vehicle, through Aquarius Life Water. And I have a website, aquariuslifewater.com, that has some information about the power of water. There's some videos about water and just the beautiful element that water is. So if you feel called, you can always visit that website, www.aquariuslifewater.com. But again, this water, Aquarius Life Water, again, is my vehicle to help share with others the wisdom and the beautiful technology that water really is. And if you see inside this water, there's these black stones. And I have some of these black stones in my hand as well. These black stones are called shungite stones. And these stones come from Russia. They actually are from a meteor that crash landed in Russia some time ago, I think like maybe 500 million years ago, like a very, very long time ago. And these shungite stones are actually, have been scientifically tested, and they actually purify and clean water. So these magical miracle stones clean water. They turn water into medicine, so you're actually able to heal many ailments with water. It actually helps protect our electrical magnetic field from radiation. So it protects the aura from radiation, from all the electrical magnetic energy that's been bombarded on us through the through the power lines and all this other stuff. So it protects us. This shungite stone is an amazing stone, and again, it turns water into medicine. It turns water to it gives water healing properties, and it's a very, very powerful stone. So I invite you to look further into this stone, into the shungite stone, and I add this shungite stone into my water to help purify the water that I drink. And what I also went ahead and did, I created Aquarius Life Water. I put this sticker on my water bottles. You have one right here, 2. I love you and thank you. So by putting these stickers on my water bottles of I love you and thank you, it charges the water with the intention of love and gratitude. So with, again, using the technology that's shared to us by Dr. Emoto, this is how I purify and change my water. I make my water as healthy as possible, not only because I'm drinking this, but because 60 or more % of our body is water as well. So not only are the thoughts that we project out to others, or project out to water, changes the water molecules, but whenever we think negative thoughts about ourselves, it also changes the water within us. Because again, since we are water, think about that. So whenever we're thinking negatively about ourselves, like I'm ugly, I'm fat, or I'm not good enough, or I hate myself, or whenever we're thinking these negative thoughts about ourselves, we're actually affecting the water molecules within us. And we're, instead of having healthy water molecules within our body, we're changing the water molecules within us to look like, let me show you, find a picture, like this. Okay? These look like cancerous water cells, or water molecules. Not only that, but think about something else. Since the mind cannot differentiate between what it sees externally and what it thinks about internally, the mind, this is actually something that Dr. Joe Dispenza, in his book that I have, teaches. Dr. Joe Dispenza is a neuroscientist, and he works with the mind, and he teaches that the mind cannot differentiate between what it sees externally and what it thinks about internally. So this is a very, very powerful thing to know, because again, it's not just when we criticize ourselves and when we think negative about ourselves, but also when we say negative things to other people, when we curse at other people, when we are thinking negative about other people. Since the mind cannot differentiate that you're thinking about somebody else, it receives those messages and it turns the body within the water within us and hurts us. It doesn't hurt really anybody else, it hurts us. And that's such a powerful, powerful, powerful thing to realize, that again, just as our thoughts affect the water externally, it also affects the water internally. And since our mind cannot differentiate between what it sees externally and what it thinks about internally, it affects the water within us. And that's why, again, I always, one of the beautiful things I learned through Kabbalah, again, and I'll say it again, is that our words, whenever we speak, whenever we create angels of life and angels of death with our speech. So anytime we're speaking negatively toward others, or we are creating angels that, again, not only create angels of death toward them, but again comes right back to us and actually ends up killing us and hurting us in the big picture. So be very mindful of our thoughts and our words toward others and ourselves, because it really does have an impact. So with that being said, we're going to also listen to the 17 Name of God melody for purifying waters, number 61. But again, this is number 61. Okay, so we're going to be meditating to this Hebrew letter, or Hebrew card, which is VAV MEM BET. This is a meditation to purify water. And again, this meditation, the intention behind this meditation is to really protect the waters of the earth and to purify the waters within us. Because again, the sacred element is so beautiful, and I'm so concerned about the waters of the earth right now. I really am. So again, that's being in the age of Aquarius, the age of enlightenment, and the age of Aquarius, the astrological sign of Aquarius, is being represented by the water bearer, because of the fact that water is a communicator, and water is and what is the Aquarian air age, or the element of air, is for communication, right? So I think it's very appropriate that the Aquarius astrological sign, which is an air sign, is represented by the water bearer, because water is the ultimate deliverer or storer of information, is the ultimate way of communicating with each other, because again, we are water, and there's no separation between the waters in our body and the waters of the earth. Again, everything is just an extension of each other. So those are the reasons why I think this is a very, very powerful time that we're in. So again, I want to wish everybody a very happy new moon, and let's go ahead and begin with the meditation. It's going to be for 11 minutes, and again, it's going to be to this card again, which is VAV MEM BET. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start the music. Just go ahead and get in your position, whether you want to sit in a chair, sit in easy lotus, easy pose, sit in rock pose, however you want to sit, just get comfortable. Just sit with the intention of purifying the water within us and the waters of the earth. Again, the meditation is VAV MEM BET. 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 VAV VAV MEM BET, 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 VAV MEM BET. Breathe in. Feel yourself, feel your body, feel your cells vibrating. Feel your cells that are filled with water, made of water. Feel the water, the fluids in your body vibrating to this meditation, to this name of God, Mem. Vav, Mem, Bet. Feeling your water in your body. Feeling so happy. Feeling the water, the cells in the water, the cells being harmonized, vibrating with a positive charge. Imagine the waters of the earth being safe. The waters of the earth being abundant and safe and secure and plentiful and healthy. Visualizing the waters in your body being healthy and charged with this beautiful intention, this beautiful purification mantra. Vav Mem Bet. And as you sit with your eyes closed, I'm going to read to you what this meditation holds. Vav Mem Bet. With this name I purify the waters of the earth and awaken the forces of healing and immortality. For water holds also the secret of immortality. The reason why people in the ancient world, in the time before Noah, the reason why they lived for so many years is because the waters of the earth at that time was a lot more pure. It was more pure than it is now. I'm going to read out the 17 names of God. What this beautiful name holds. Water. The worst polluted body of water on the planet is not some highly contaminated lake. It is a human body which consists of 65% water. According to science, water is the most mysterious and least understood substance in the universe. According to Kabbalah, water is the light of God made manifest in the physical world. Hence, water pollution is both a physical and spiritual crisis. When the water in our lakes and the water in our cells are tainted with physical and spiritual toxins, our personal and global immune systems are dangerously weakened. Genuinely pure water has the power to cleanse both physically and spiritually. In the same way that water miraculously dissolves dirt, grime, and filth from the physical body, water's metaphysical essence dissolves away the spiritual uncleanliness and negativity that we've brought upon our body and soul. The Kabbalists say water can naturally heal, water can rejuvenate, and water holds a secret to immortality. The centuries of war, persecution, and hatred took its toll. Thus, water lost this intrinsic power. This name helps to return all water to its original divine and pristine state. So again, you purify the waters of the earth and awaken the forces of healing and immortality. Let's all go out into our day and be mindful of our water. Again, I invite you to chant this mantra on your own for the next few days. VAV MEM BET, as we send protection to those protecting the water in the Dakota pipeline, for those who want to protect the water in Florida, for all the people that are fighting to protect the waters of the earth. I invite you to chant this meditation on a regular basis to keep the water of the earth healthy and the waters within our body healthy. Again, if you also want to visit my website, www.aquariuslifewater.com, to find out more about what this vehicle, what this beautiful element of water holds for us. And also invite you to find out more about shungite stones and get some for yourself to purify your water. And again, if you ever want to find out some information about water itself, I invite you to read these books: The Hidden Messages of Water, The Healing Power of Water, and The True Power of Water by the late Dr. Emoto, who passed away, I believe it was maybe a year or two ago. Okay, my name is Jai. I'm a Kundalini yoga instructor, an Ayurvedic practitioner, sound healer, massage therapist, and student of Kabbalah. And thank you again so much for joining me this evening. Hope you have a beautiful night, and Sat Nam. Happy New Moon. And happy birthday to all your new moon babies, like Andrea. Happy birthday to you, honey.